Richard Nola last updated 0337, August 20, 2017. Steve Hansen had plenty of controversial material at his disposal when geeing up his troops to beat the Wallabies 5,434 on Saturday night. Yet All Blacks coach Hansen maintains he drilled into none of it. Since arriving in Australia last Monday, the All Blacks have been forced to deal with a variety of high-profile issues involving the team. Aaron Smith, who started at ANZ Stadium, and Jerome Kaino, who was never listed to play and returned home, both had stories about their personal lives published in the Aussie media, and the Bugate court case happened to be held the same week they were preparing for the game in Sydney. Aaron Smith left and Ryan Crotty celebrate after the latter scores a try during the All Blacks' 5,434 win over the Wallabies in Sydney on Saturday night. Hansen denied he used any of it to create a siege mentality among his players. Read more. Rampant All Blacks win easily. How the All Blacks rated Aaron Smith musters response. The All Blacks' perfect half bled a slow cup full coverage. Wallabies' basic skills non-existent. Motivation is not about things like that, Hansen said. Motivation is internal. You try to create an environment where you try to facilitate that motivation into something that is pretty powerful come game day. We did nothing different this week to what we always do. This has been one of the weirdest build-ups to a test for the All Blacks in recent memory. It's not every week that Captain Kieran Reid provides a testimony, as he did for security consultant Adrian Gard, to the court via a telephone hookup before the captain's run on Friday. It was just one event in a week stacked with controversy. Yet the dramas didn't unsettle the All Blacks, who blitzed the Wallabies by charging out to a 406 half-time lead. Rugby is always going to have its moments where you are not happy with what's going on, but ultimately it's all about Saturday isn't it, stated Hansen. Winning the game and doing things right. And doing things you can be proud of. Asked to assess the performance of halfback Smith, Hansen noted, "I thought he played really well. Blindside flanker Kaino was always going to be rested from this match because Hansen was mindful of the need to preserve him ahead of the Rugby Championship and the Northern Hemisphere Tour at the end of the year." Liam Squire started at number 6, and fitted nicely into the back row and added punch to the attack on the fringes of the park. Hansen said it was too early to know whether Kaino would return to play against the Wallabies in Dunedin next weekend, saying he would be given time and space to sort out his personal life. "I have got no show of telling you what his headspace is like. There has been enough written about that already. It is a personal thing that he and his family have to deal with, and there is no point of sitting here talking about how he feels. If you are struggling with that, put yourself in his shoes and imagine how you would feel. Sport is not about that stuff.